Hello and welcome back to my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Today I am going to be doing a more of a unique reading, and this message really goes for whoever resonates with the reading. So if you watch it and you feel that it sounds, a little bit like you or some things that are going on in your life, then it will most likely be meant for you. And if this isn't going to be for everybody, but like I said, if you feel like you resonate with it, then you may want to listen. Like as you're listening and you're feeling like, you know what, this sounds like me, continue listening to it and it's probably meant for you. I am going to be doing something that I don't do a lot, but I'm going to do it for this reading. And that is every 3rd, 6th, and 9th shuffle, I will look at the cards that are underneath. And that's going to be a special message, like a bonus message for an outcome or something in the future. And I will read those out at the end, okay? It's almost like a flash into what could happen, okay? And of course, that, like I said, it's kind of a bonus. I am going to be using the Wild Unknown Tarot. I love this deck, and I felt that it was very, very much felt like the reading for today. So I'm going to go ahead and put that aside. I'm going to start the shuffling. So here we have this one. So we have the Moon and the Fool. Okay. I'm going to write that down. We have 2 major arcanas for that. That was 3, 4, 6. It's kind of hard to get them together. Okay, so we have the 8 of Cups and the Father of Pentacles, which is also the King of Pentacles. 6. 7. 8. And here's the 9th. So we got the Fool again and the World. Okay. So this is the 9th shuffle. And 1 for luck. Alright. Here we go. And we'll see what the tarot has to say. 1, 2, 3. And I am going to be doing 3 cards per placement. This covers you. This is your obstacle. This crowns you. This is beneath you. This is your past to your present. This is your present to your future. I'm going to scoot things over just a little bit because the spread can get pretty big since I have 3 cards for each placement. Alright, so this here is the position. It's more or less your attitude, how you think about things, how you view things. Sorry, I just need to make sure this does get to be a pretty big spread. So this is your attitude, how you view things, what you think about. This is your surroundings, your family, your friends, your workplace. Your hopes and your fears. And your likely outcome and future. And of course, people have different outcomes. So, the tarot gives information, but you will essentially have to decipher it yourself, which direction to take it, what it means. And your energy which is also about an underlying energy, is the Five of Pentacles. So that is looking for opportunity, hope, looking for something that you can't seem to find, but it's there. Okay, so it's kind of it looks like a negative card sometimes on the original tarot, because it shows like two seemingly homeless people walking. They're all bandaged up and they're walking in the snow and they look really miserable, but the card really is about having hope and knowing where to look, opening your eyes and having confidence to find what you are looking for, because the positive part of that card, and this card here too, is that it's there. You just need to find it. Okay, so I'm going to set this energy card right here. Now I am going to just leave it off to the side. There are times that I will, even with 3 cards in each position, I may take some clarifiers as well. Okay, so I will set this deck aside. We're going to start with what's covering you right now. What's covering you is things that kind of are on your mind, or things that are happening to you. Some of the stuff you have control over, some of it you don't. Okay, so what I have here is the 7 of, which one is this? Yes, it's a 7 of Wands. This is more like a pagan type of look, so it gives the number, but I have to make sure that I'm reading it correctly. So it is the 7 of Wands, which is an energy of defensive, being like having to defend yourself, of being on guard and feeling like there's maybe a lot of people, or if it's not people, like a lot of energy working against you. Okay, so you could be feeling at the moment that there are things working against you right now that you need to, I guess, kind of overcome. And it could be something at home, it could be something at work, it could just simply be that you don't feel that you have support from a lot of people right now. Okay, you also have the Ace of Wands and you have the 5 of Wands. So you have wands all across. So something is, and so the cups are the emotional ones, but I can't help feel that because you have all the wands here, that there is something that is kind of pushing you toward, it's very passionate. And to me, passion, it comes with emotions. And like I said, you have all wands here. Okay, so, you know, it could be something at work that you're trying to get started. Maybe you started a new job and you're feeling this way. It could also be, considering that wands also tend to be about fire, and it could be a very lusty type of energy as well. Maybe there is something going on in a new relationship right now, and it's not necessarily that that person's fighting you, but maybe you are not welcoming this. Okay, or you feel like if you do pursue this relationship, you're going to get a lot of opposition, or you're going to get a lot of resistance. Okay, either way, it's something that is very passionate to you, something that's making you feel a lot of feelings. And it's although because you have the Ace of Wands, it means that you want to initiate this, you want to be in this, this could be the beginning of a new job, a new career, but there seems to be like, on the inside you want it, but on the outside is, I guess that's what I'm trying to say, kind of like on the outside of it is not positive energy, is what I'm trying to say. So you're trying to start something, you're trying to work through something, and again, it could be a new career, it could be maybe a new love, but outside forces are trying to make it not happen, I guess is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so let's see your obstacles, and I will lay these across. Okay, and it's funny because you do have the 7 of Swords on this one, which is very similar to the energy of the 7 of Wands. Okay, it's also this is mental though. Okay, this is more of a passionate, more heated arguments, fighting, where emotions get involved. The 7 of Swords is more of a mental energy, a mental fight. It could also be deceit. So I am seeing the obstacle right here is Father of Cups, which is a very emotional energy. And it doesn't necessarily have to be a male, even though it's the father, which is equivalent to the king. There's emotions flying around here, okay? And it's keeping you from, I think, of making a decision or being able to, this is the Two of Swords, and it's like a give and take, I'm sorry, kind of situation. It can also mean that somebody is not doing their part in this, and there is some sort of not being truthful about something. So the obstacle could also be, the Seven of Swords can also indicate like a betrayal or trickery, or it could also be stealing. I don't think it's stealing in this case right now. I honestly feel that emotions are not being revealed. Maybe there's some sort of not being able to make up your mind about something. Either you can't make up your mind, or you're feeling like it's keeping you from your goal, is that somebody is not giving enough. Okay? In this case, I feel like it's you and your feelings. Your emotions are not being met, I think. And having to make a decision to give up or keep going is and this has a sun, and it's like an eclipsed sun. So your happiness is at stake here. And I feel like it's not that it could be that someone's not giving enough. So I take that back. But it's a decision that you have to make because of it. And your happiness is being, I feel like, eclipsed. So your sun can't shine. You can't be happy. Something's keeping you from being happy, and it's taking a toll on your emotions. And I think it's causing, the more I look at the cards, the more I feel like it's causing you to withhold something or to not reveal something, and maybe use deceptive tactics to get around what you're wanting and to get to what you're wanting. So, and I feel like it's based out of just being unhappy and unsure of like what to do. Like the decision that you're trying to make basically has your happiness at its core, and you're trying to figure out a way to emotionally, I think, make yourself feel better. And the Seven of Wands is the way that you are approaching it, which is, again, more like a deceptive type of approach to whatever it is that you're doing. And that could also stem from, like, where you are, what's covering you, is having all these sources on the outside of you not being supportive of you, where you feel like maybe you need to take an unconventional route to something, okay, to find some kind of a happiness. Your happiness is eclipsed right here, and it really, and I'm going to show you the card, I feel like it really depends on your ability to make the right decision. And you know that. Whatever that decision may be, it's going to take a lot from you to do it. All right, I'm going to move on to what crowns you. This is a placement that is of things that could happen to you but haven't happened yet, or they're in the process of happening, okay? You have the Son of Swords, the Father of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles. I'm going to put those cards right there. These are beautiful cards. So these are things, and again, it's things that really haven't come to fruition fully. It could also be things that are just starting to, but have not fully come to fruition. So here are the cards. All right, so what I am seeing here with the Son of Swords, that's the Page of Swords, is a communication coming in. Father of Swords is also the King of Swords, and the Ten of Pentacles is what could be coming your way is you're going to receive some kind of a news that is basically going to make you use all of your mental abilities to try to get past whatever it is the news is. I feel like it may not be great news. I'm going to pull a clarifier because I want to see where the news is going to come from. And it's going to affect your financial security, possibly. Okay, and you got the Three of Cups. All right. So the Three of Cups is more or less a celebration card, but it also depends on what comes and what's around it, okay? So you are going to be celebrating something, but it's possibly going to come at a cost, okay? And it might end up costing you some money. And I don't know how that could sound like a happy thing, because no one likes to spend or lose a ton of money. But in this case, it's more of a news that it's not going to be something that will be an emotional, it's going to provide you with emotional happiness. It's going to be more or less, you're going to hear something that is going to put you in a position where you're going to make like a final decision about something, okay? And you're just going to have to take the news. It's going to cost you some money, but in the end, it's possibly going to be something that you're going to end up celebrating, okay? And let's read some more tarot and see how that pans out, because the cards the positions do kind of like inner tie with each other. So we'll see what happens. Now, this is your energy right now. These are things that you are going through right now. Okay, so you have a lot of court cards, I notice, and the court cards they tend to be very human motivated, and it could be people in your lives as well. There is no doubt to me that at this point you are the Father of Swords, because it's almost like you're the one that's you're making these decisions, and you do have a lot of swords going on as well, even though I'm seeing a lot of wands, but you mostly have a lot of swords. So I feel that you are a very cerebral person, a person that thinks a lot, a person that makes good decisions, and someone that when push comes to shove, I feel like you will make the right decision, okay? So you have the Nine of Swords right here, and this sword is, this position here is what's happening right now. The Nine of Swords is probably one of the only sword cards that really play in on emotions, okay? So this is card of anxiety, card of depression, card of guilt, okay? So you're feeling some level of guilt right now about something that is going on. And you do have the Daughter of Wands and the Son of Pentacles, okay? The Daughter of Wands is equivalent to the Page of Wands. So there is news. And you also have the Son of Pentacles, which the sons are the knights in this case. So what's going on here is you're having some anxiety. And okay, so the wands are passionate energies. You're going to hear some news. All the aces and the pages in a suit are about messages. Okay, bringer of messages. And although the aces are also about new beginnings, and you did have one ace, which is the Ace of Wands. You also have the Daughter of Wands, which is the Page. So you have a message coming in and a new beginning coming in. So it looks like right now you're having some anxiety, maybe some guilty feelings about more of, I can't say an emotional, but a kind of a passionate and emotional type of understanding or message that's coming across your way. And the Son of Pentacles, again, is the Knight of Pentacles, which is a very slow-moving energy, and it's also an energy of extension of, could be an invitation, it could be but it's a very secure and a very well thought out type of invitation. I feel that this has a bit of a romantic feel to it. If you can see, the wand there has some flowers budding open, so it's like a new type of energy, and I feel that there's a little bit of passion, a little lust included in that. And I feel like this message is coming toward you, and it's very slow moving. It's not something that's like right in your face, like, here I am, I love you, let's get started. No, it's not like that. It's more, I feel like, of an emotional, slow kind of flame that's flickering around, and I feel like you know what's going on, and it's causing you, I think, some guilty feelings if it's something that you're wanting to happen, something that you're accepting of. Okay, could also be causing you anxiety if it's unwanted. Okay, which could also be the case in this case, although it doesn't feel unwanted to me because of the fact that the Son of Pentacles is there. I feel it's just something new and something unexpected, and it could have something to do with the fact, you know, that you're not happy. Like you have this decision that you have to make. It could be kind of tied into this because this is the current obstacle. This is current things happening to you. Okay. So maybe the decision that you're trying to decide to make has something to do with this new feeling, this new understanding that you're coming to. Okay. This could be this person in your life. So let's find out. Okay. What else is going on? Again, it's very slow. This thing is moving at a very slow pace. It's not taking you for a whirlwind at this point because it's actually not actively happening to you. It's almost like it's in the works, and but you know about it. It's an energy like that. Okay, past to present. Okay, so you got some more wands, so there's definitely passionate feelings going on and emotions involved, even though I haven't seen any cups yet except one over there. It's a celebration. So something's good's happening too, that could be happening in the future. You have the 10 of Wands, the Moon, and the 6 of Wands. More emotion, more passion. All right, so it looks like in the past you have, I think, experienced some, so the Moon is about hidden feelings. It could also be a very sexual card. It could be hidden ideas, things that you haven't discovered yet. But I feel like with the 6 of Wands, along with these two here, it's almost like you have come out triumphant from a previous relationship where I feel like either you or the other person caused some depression, some feelings of, I think, being betrayed. I can't tell if it was you that was betrayed or they were betrayed. It could be both of you as well. Like there was some betrayal coming your way, but you moved from that experience, I feel like, a stronger person. You took it as, you know, not a failure necessarily, but a lesson learned. So I feel like you're a pretty well-grounded person emotionally. So whatever is happening in the present, I feel that you're going to get through it just fine, because I feel like, and this could be like some emotional intelligence that's coming through here. And it could be why you have so many wands as well, is because you're really good at, I think, putting together your emotions and trying to sort them out and categorizing like what goes where and when you should be emotional about certain things, when you shouldn't, when you should save it. So I feel like your past experiences have kind of put you in a good place, I think, emotionally right now to deal with what you're going through. Now, this could be just your past relationship, could be a long-term relationship you were in, or it could simply be like a bunch of relationships you've had where you've had heartbreak or you've experienced some sort of betrayal, okay? Or you have caused the betrayal and you've learned from it, okay? Either way, it's very obvious with this card that, you know, when this relationship was over, you came out triumphant. You took it as a lesson learned and moved forward, okay? Let's look at your future. And you have, I have to move this, you have the Star, the 5 of Cups, and the 6 of Pentacles, okay? So I feel like for your future, you are noticing that in order for you to become the person that you want to become, that you really have to look at the positive and the negative of the relationship to move forward. The positive and the negative in yourself as well. And the Six of Pentacles is about a balance between giving and taking. And I feel that it could be something that you're working on right now, and you're trying to look at yourself and figure out what are the areas in your life that you need to strengthen. Okay, so that's kind of in the present into your future, and that's what you're kind of working on right now, is your strength and trying to better yourself. I feel like you recognize and you acknowledge the parts of you that need work, and that is what you're trying to work on, okay? Which is also could be the reason why you're having a difficult time. It's the obstacle is the Two of Swords of finding your happiness, and you are really looking at yourself and figuring out how you can be a part of that, okay? Your attitude right now, the Father of Wands, the Devil, and the Lovers, okay? This is very, very obvious that you have been struck with some kind of love interest. You've got the Lovers card here as well, and the Devil. So something in your life is going to dramatically change for you. You don't have the Death card, but the Devil card is going to bring some kind of a change. This is kind of like your attitude right now, how you're looking at things. So there is a love interest here that you sort of acknowledge as being not good for you for whatever reason is there. Okay, so something is not, and you can see the Cobra there being struck by lightning and the Devil. Okay, so either you're looking at it as maybe it's a sort of an obsessive type of attraction, love interest, and I feel like that's on your mind, and that could also be what is causing some of your anxiety. Okay, your anxiety right here and not knowing what's going on. Okay, because there is really a lot of anxiety here with what's going on with you right now. Okay, that could be causing you the anxiety because you recognize this energy that you're having as being maybe something that is not good for you. Okay, family, friends, environment. Okay, and also more wands. You have almost all the wands on the deck, if not all of them right now. So choice, trying to make a decision. You have the 2, the 3, and then you have the Mother of Wands. So there is definitely something there in this relationship that you are exploring or you're thinking about that has your mind really in that anxiety mode, okay? You have the Mother of Wands, which is the Queen of Wands, and that represents a beauty, a person that is very attractive to you. And you know, you have this as being around you. So it could be somebody that you work with. It could be somebody that maybe is a family friend that has got some kind of, it's almost like a spell on you. So you need to try to figure out what you want to do about that, because it is, so you got the 3 of Pentacles. 3 of Pentacles is a good energy. It's working together, okay? So it could also be a work environment that we are looking at right now and how to move forward through that. Okay, your hopes and your fears. Your hopes is to, oh my goodness. Okay, so your hopes and your fears is, again, you got the 2 of Cups, which is the other cup, the only other cup that you have here, and that's about finding your soulmate, true love. You have the 10 of Swords, which is the end of something. It could be the complete end, and it's not a pretty card, but sometimes this card is necessary for new beginnings to happen, okay? And the other card that you had was the 8 of Wands, which is the other card of communication. And you are, I feel like you are afraid of hearing some news that can cause a destruction inside of you, which could be causing your anxiety, like you're almost afraid of hearing some news about something. Okay, so there's something that you're fearing, and it could be connected to this love connection in some way. But it's definitely you're dreading some kind of a news, and you're dreading something ending. I'm going to pull a quick clarifier for that, and it's the Hermit. And it's causing you, again, you are a thinker, so it's causing you to really reflect on your actions and reflect on what you want in life. And you also got the Strength card, which goes along with this, which means that you're really looking to see how you can improve or help make things better for yourself in the areas that you feel that you need help in. And your final card here, and I'm going to pull a clarifier for it right away. You got the 8 of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the 4 of Pentacles, and you have Temperance, okay? So you really are looking to be a more balanced person, and you're really looking on how you can keep yourself from feeling too emotional, because I don't think you are a person that likes to feel a lot of emotions. You're not in a comfortable place when you're feeling that way. The Ace of Swords is a new beginning, so you do have another ace, and it's a beginning of a thought process. It's the beginning of something that you're going to be triumphant in, okay? You are going to be leaving something behind with the 8 of Cups, okay? And it's going to put you in a place where I think you're going to have to, and you got the 4 of Pentacles, which is a miser card. It's the miserly card of the deck. But it could also mean that you're going to have to keep your emotions to yourself in check. And with the Temperance card, it shows that you will be successful in keeping those emotions to yourself. You're going to have the ability to temper yourself. So with walking away from something, you're going to be starting something brand new, and you're going to use your head to make that decision. That decision could be either about the love interest that you have right now, okay? And I am getting more or less relationship based all around here. So I feel like this is more of a love reading for you. And with the Temperance card, you are definitely going to be finding how to temper your emotions so that you can find yourself in a happier place. The Moon and the Fool from the beginning cards show that you have, you want to start over. You want to start something new. And I feel like it's something that you're not ready to reveal yet. You have the 8 of Cups, and you also have the King of Pentacles, and that is long-term relationship with the 8 of Cups, which is the walking away from something. So long-term, you may be walking away from a long-term relationship to get to where you want to be. Then you have the Fool in the World, which shows that in order for you to be happy, you're going to have to be willing to open yourself up to new experiences. And that is all I have for you. I hope this resonates with you, and thank you for visiting my channel, Miami Star Tarot. Thank you.